am Jeremy Brown, and on June 18th, I went into Maxwell Street Express for hamburgers only to end up with wings. As we were waiting in line, I got into a confrontation with Carlishia Hood. I yelled at her and told her to just get her food. I knew when she kept yapping, I had to give her the 2-piece and a biscuit. I told her if she kept on, I would put hands on her. I would soon find out that would be a fatal mistake. I hit her repeatedly. Next thing I know, I felt hot lead in my back. It turned out to be her 14-year-old son protecting his mother. My girlfriend was encouraging the fight the entire time. They went after her as my lifeless body laid there. She got away. They were charged with my murder, but they eventually let the mother and son go as they didn't see fit to charge them with anything after seeing the viral video of me assaulting Carlishia. Should I have lost my life for my grave mistake, or was the 14-year-old doing the right thing by just protecting his mother?
Jeremy Brown warned Carlishia Hood several times to get her food and get out of his face, which leads me to believe that Carlishia Hood's food was ready. However, she wanted to argue with a man. So since she wanted to argue with a man, she got treated like a man. Now look, I get it, Jeremy Brown dead or whatever, y'all celebrating it, but at the end of the day, Carlishia Hood is a piss poor parent because her son is 14 years old, he was an honor roll student, and now he got a body, and he got to live with that for the rest of his life.
You know, this whole situation with Jeremy Brown, he's the guy that hit the black female inside the store, and you know the 14-year-old son, the boy, he shot him and took him out. What they've done is murder. You know why? Because the boy shot him the first time. He ran out the store. He was no longer a threat. The mother told him, shoot him some more. Finish the job. And that's what he's done. Had the boy left it alone, after he hit him the first time, he should have left it alone. That would not be murder. That would have been self-defense. When the thug was no more a threat, he still finished the job. He shot him in the back. So they are supposed to be facing murder charges, but they let them go. Why would they let them go?
Give me the job. Hey, get your food. Give me the job. Get your food.
My mother was getting beaten badly, so in order to save her life, I shot her attacker. I'm the 14-year-old son of Carlishia Hood, and me and my mom are both wrongly charged with felony murder. It all started when me and my mom went to Maxwell Street Express to get food. I waited in the car while she went inside. While inside, she got into an argument with a man named Jeremy Brown. The argument between him and my mom intensified, so she texted me for help. She told me to come inside the store and to make sure that I bring the gun she had in the car, just in case if something bad was to happen. We are in Chicago after all, so it's no telling what anybody has on them. As soon as I came in, the argument grew violent. My mom told me to go back to the car, but then he hit her, punching her several times in the head, violently beating her. I couldn't just sit there and watch my mom get beaten so badly. I had to defend her. So with the gun she had in our car, I shot him. He got up to run and I was scared. I didn't know if he was going to get his gun from his car, so I shot him a couple more times. My mom got up from being beaten and instructed me to shoot him some more too. So that's exactly what I did. When the police arrived, they pronounced the man dead. They also took both me and my mom to jail. My mom, Carlishia, has a $3 million bond, while my bond has not been decided. I am not a killer. I was just trying to save my mom's life. I only was trying to protect her. How could I sit there and watch the person that nurtured me my whole life get beaten? I couldn't, so that's why I did what I did. We are wrongly accused. Please share for more awareness.
You know what that boy have done? He done what he was supposed to do. He defended his mother, but he didn't have to finish the job. That when it becomes murder. He already had him. Once you hit them the first time, they really don't want no problems with you. He used her weapon. They saying that he got it out the car. Because when the mother was arguing with the guy, with Jeremy Brown, you hear her say to the son, get in the car. So it looked like he went in the car, went and got the weapon, and came back out. So she didn't tell him to get the weapon. She just told him get in the car, and he knew it was in the car. He knows where she keeps it. So he went and got it himself, put the hoodie on, and came back out. And the fact that he put the hoodie on camera, he looks like a criminal. So he made that decision himself to use that weapon. That's why he put the hoodie on. He knew he was going to do something sinister, demonic. And he did what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to defend his mother, but I think they went a little too far.
Carlishia Hood walked free from the Cook County Jail and shared this emotional hug with family. The reunion comes hours after murder charges against Hood and her 14-year-old son were dropped.
If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
The charges stem from the fatal shooting of Jeremy Brown inside the Maxwell Street Express in the West Pullman neighborhood. Video posted to social media shows Hood arguing with Brown inside the restaurant. Prosecutors say that's Brown in the white shirt. Hood then began texting her 14-year-old son, who was waiting outside in the car. Surveillance video shows the teen enter the restaurant and witness Brown hit his mom at least 3 times in the head and face. Prosecutors say that's when the 14-year-old pulled out a gun and shot Brown in the back. Both Hood and her son initially faced murder charges, and she was being held on $3 million bond. Today, those charges were dropped by the Cook County State's Attorney's Office.
I don't know if he was drinking at night. I don't know what was going on, but I can tell you he wasn't himself. Now, usually, I'm telling you, I would rather say something like, could you calm down, leave her alone? But looking at him, it was nothing I could do with that man, because he was so angry. I believe if I would have said something, he probably would have attacked me too. So at that point, all I can do was pull out my phone and record.
Okay, Unapologetic Squad, y'all gonna have to help me out with this one. This family got shirts made saying that this dude is the knockout king. This is the whole reason that put him in the grave. Now, come on, family, is this right?
Okay, Unapologetic Squad, y'all gonna have to help me out with this one. This family got shirts made saying that this dude is the knockout king. This is the whole reason that put him in the grave. Now, come on, family, is this right?